Hello, my name is Carl Surrey, and this is a video tutorial for the Facebook group called Fans of Serif Software. This is part 2 of a WebPlus tutorial looking at setting up a fairly basic website, and this is where I left off at the end of part 1, where I've just made this pretty rough heading and made 8 pages and named them all for all the different bits of software that Serif mainly deal with. And so I now want to sort of progress from this point onwards. At the moment, as you can see in the pages box here, it lists all the different pages that I have listed here, and currently the one that is in view is the craft artist page. What I'm quickly going to do is just add the craft artist logo. So I will come up to the left hand side over here and click on the add picture and just select the craft artist logo, open, and I'm just going to click anywhere. I'm not going to place it anywhere at the moment. This is just a little sort of demonstration so that you can see that as when I click on each page that there is some that they are different, because at the moment they all look exactly the same because they all the information is coming from the master page, which is that one there. I have already installed the logos for all the other ones. So you got the WebPlus, Panorama Plus, Movie Plus, Draw Plus, Page Plus, and Photo Plus. So just so you can see that there is something different on those pages. Now, I want to sort of look in this video is to sort of mainly just look at the navigation bar here, because at the moment when I set this up, I just typed in the different names of the different bits of software on each page without really thinking too much about where I wanted them to be within that navigation bar. But I think that I would want WebPlus to be higher up in the list and sort of in between Page Plus and Draw Plus. And if you want to move a page, you don't necessarily have to sort of re-edit everything here. You can just click on the page that you want and then keep hold of it and draw it up the list until the little icon in the middle turns to them both being green. And then that has moved WebPlus, as you can see, to be in third on the list. So you've got Photo Plus, Page Plus, then WebPlus. So you can move them around in any order that you want them to be. You can also make them, they're called like children or child of a page, which basically just means that when you are on the internet, if you've probably seen on many websites where if you put the cursor over a certain page, other pages will drop out just from that page that you are hovering over. So you could have many different options. So to show you how to do that, what I'll do is I'll go back to the craft artist page, and I'm going to add a page after this page. You can just click on this icon here, which is add new page or link. And so we're going to add a new page, and I'm going to call this one Photo Plus and Panorama Plus and then click OK. And as you can see from up here, the navigation bar has gone missing. Now this is because the navigation bar is now too big for the page. But I'm not overly worried about that. I know it's there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag WebPlus down to the bottom of the pile here, and that little logo in the middle, if the bottom one goes red, that means that is going to be a child of the menu that I'm placing it into. And then I'll do the same with Panorama Plus, drag that down. So it is a child of that one there. Make the logo, the little icon to go red. So as you can see here, this is the main page, and these two are children of that parent page. And all these parent pages here are children of the home page, for want of a better expression. So I now want to make another sort of parent page. So I'll go back to that one, which is the WebPlus and Panorama Plus, and I'll add another new page, and this one I will make it page plus and draw plus. Click OK, and I will drag the page plus one down, make that a child of that page, then do the same with draw plus. So as you can see, the navigation bar has now come back into view because it is now big enough for the screen. So I just want to make another parent page, so I'll click on the add new page, and this one will be movie plus and WebPlus, and click OK. So again, I've now lost the navigation bar, but I'm not worried about that at the moment. So I'll get movie plus, drag it down to there, make it a child of that, and then get WebPlus, and again make it a child of that particular page. So what I want to do now is to move the craft artist option down to the very last one, because that is going to be by itself, because it is not one of the plus range. First, what I want to do is just to close these children pages into the parent page. There's got a little minus sign here. If I just click on that, it will close that down. That will close that one down. So that will make that a simpler image. And what I will do is I'll just move that one above craft artist, and then put that one above craft artist, and then that one above craft artist. So you have a sort of slightly more simpler navigation bar now. And what I will do is I'll just quickly save this, just in case anything crashes and I lose everything, which I really don't want to do. And then I will go to preview site in Microsoft Edge, And there you have and this is how it would look like on the internet. So you just got your home page, and if I click over or just put the cursor over the top of this one, you got two children pages coming from that parent menu. So if I wanted to get to Panorama Plus page, I'd have to go to that one, then down to Panorama Plus and click, and it will click on that page. Same goes for Movie Plus, Web Plus, and obviously Craft Artist is by itself, so there's no other options there. So that is how you can sort of alter your navigation bar. Let me just close this down. So yeah, this is how you alter your navigation bar, by just moving your pages around or renaming them however you see fit. And if you don't like this, you can always just move one of these children pages out and make it back into a parent page. So that is that look at the navigation bar for now, finished. I mean, I'm pretty certain this isn't how it will end up when I finish with this site. The same goes for the heading. I mean, I'm really starting to hate that heading at the moment, but for now it will do while I set up other things, and then I will worry about changing that a bit later on. I think that's all I wanted to do in this. Oh no, there was another one I wanted to do, and that was to make yet another page, and this time I will go to the Craft Artist. I always find if I want to add a page at the end, it is, for me personally, I go to the last page and then click on add a page. You can decide where you want to place it by the options down here at the bottom. So you can make it the after, and then it has like Craft Artist, but I could have picked any page and made it like after Draw Plus, for example. But I find it easier just to click on the page I want it to go after, and then it's already set up and I don't have to worry about it. Now, if it's just after, it will be a new parent page, or you could have made it a child of Craft Artist, but I want it to be a new parent page. Now, I won't actually make it just yet, because what I want to do is I want to make a new master page. So like these pages here, you can make a new master page, and then this would be called Master B, and this is blank. And as it's got the eye icon, this is the one we're going to be working on. And the first thing I want to do is to just add a background, which I thought I'd placed into this folder, but I haven't. Where did I put it? Textures. Let's just pick a random and then just stretch this out. It's just a random background. Wasn't the one I was going to use, but I can change it at a later date. This is just for this particular test here. And then I'm going to make a text frame. And I'm going to make the text size fairly big, and then just put fans and then highlight that, make it bold, center it, and then make it as big as I can to fit in to the space available. And this will be the contact, well, this is going to be the background for the contact us page. So I will come back to the craft artist page. It's got the eye icon there. Click make a new page after craft artist, and I need to make it use master B rather than master A, and I'm sure it used to be here. Oh, master page. There we go. Click on master B, that's it. Take away master A. Click OK. So craft artist is using, and all these other pages are using the master A page, but page 12, which I forgot to rename, is using the master B page. And let me just rename that, page properties, and then call that contact us. Okay. Now the only thing, this problem with this is that this doesn't have the navigation bar. So if I go back to the home page, the contact us page is on this navigation bar, but it isn't on the contact us page. So what I need to do is, if I go back to the master A page, highlight that navigation bar, and then copy it, go to the master B page, paste the navigation bar up there, and then when I come back to the contact us page, it now has a navigation bar. Doesn't look too subtle, I must admit, but like I said, I will change that background at some point. I just picked one at random just to show you about adding a background. So let me just quickly save this, and then I will preview once more in Microsoft Edge, and that is the what would be the contact page. Go back to craft artist, and then the home page, back to the contact. So that is all I'm going to do for now. So all I need to do now is upload this to the web. So publish site to web. Now I'm going to click on publish all pages, but when I click OK, it will process it, and then it will connect to the web host. But you can just click on incremental updates. You don't have to do a full upload every time. So it will just only upload anything that you've ordered from how it is at the moment. So as you can see here, it will replace some items and add completely new ones. That one it's going to leave alone because I've not altered it. So just click on, and it's just going to do 27 items. And again, because it's quite small files at the moment, it's loading quite quickly. There we go, successfully done. Close. So if you then go to www.foss.one, FOSS.1. You can see how this looks on the internet in your own browsers, and this is as far as it's going in this particular tutorial, and I look forward to speaking to you again in part 3 when I do it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.